way back in 7th grade it was, I had to give a report on Hitler, and I built a little Hitler puppet and gave the report through the Hitler puppet, and I got a really good grade, thank God. I'm Rachel Jackson with Vox Fabuli Puppets, and this is my very good friend, Dr. Lenny. Hello, I am Dr. Lenny. I'm a doctor of puppetology, and I am the beauty behind this operation. She's the brains, sort of. What makes me unique is that I don't do children's shows. I'm not particularly interested in that, and it's not where any of my experience is, so I focus on adult stuff. Creepy cute is definitely where I am, and late night is frequently where I find myself, and that's pretty comfortable for me.
What's the meaning of this magic?
I feel like I found my thing, finally, in my 30s, yay! I actually feel like all the weird little things I was good at and liked to do coalesced into this. This is the thing. 5 years ago, Annex Theater put out a call. They needed a puppet builder for a show they were doing, and the puppet designer actually wound up having to drop that due to health issues, and so I designed and built the puppets, and the time just really flew by while I was doing it, and I was like, oh, this could be a thing. It was about a year from when I started doing it, or maybe a year and a half, to quitting my job and saying, yeah, let's give this a go. I feel like puppetry is very accepted in the Seattle theater scene. Ever since that first step, I have never really been without a project. Is puppet making sustainable? I think it can be sustainable. I'm just having to really build that. I'm lucky that my husband has a job where it doesn't matter to him whether I'm making money or not. So I have the freedom to take the time to build it, which is great. I will say I've made more money every year. Teaching is a really good time investment versus money return. I want to do more of that, and I think there's room for it because I don't think there's really anyone else really doing that around here with Muppety type puppets. I complain about my boss on Twitter all the time because it's me, and I make myself pull 14-hour days 3 days in a row, and I'm just like, my boss sucks. Hashtag self-employed. Yeah, I actually work harder for myself than I ever have for another boss, and that is totally true. And I'm a lazy person, so I think it's more to do with the fact that I found something that actually obsesses me that much. I really dig paper mache. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my favorite things to do. There are a lot of different puppets besides Muppets, much as we love Muppets. All right, this is my friend Debbie. Hello. She is built off of a character in the old B-movie classic Manos, the Hands of Fate. She was in the show Manos, the Hands of Felt, and I puppeteered her. Manos, the Hands of Fate is an old horrible movie that no one would know about if it weren't for Mystery Science Theater 3000. And yeah, so I was riffing on silly puppet names and had my Manos DVD out and looked down and said, Manos, the Hands of Felt! And it just, boom, became this whole thing. That was just completely my baby. I came up with it, I wrote it, I produced it, I was in it, I'm driving it to DVD. This incarnation of it has been awesome. We just got a really good mix of people, so it was just delightful. It was hell, I'll just tell you now. No, it's all right, all right. It's one of those things that sort of keeps, thank you internet, that like just keeps kind of coming back and reverberating. There are a lot of nerds out there, and they're all on the internet. And most of them like puppets, thank God. Hopefully, we plan to get the DVD by December. I actually hope for it to be out in time for Christmas shopping, because nothing says Christmas like a polyamorous cult in the desert with puppets. Puppets are the magical thing. They carry everything else along with it. For me, I'm really more comfortable with a puppet. Like, I'd probably be more comfortable doing this if I had a puppet on my hand.